And now this story, Zane Kilian has appeared in court this morning. Kilian is accused of involvement in the assassination of anti-gang unit section head Lieutenant-Colonel Charl Kinnear. He makes his fourth court appearance since he was arrested. Our reporter Ayesha Ismail is tracking that story for us, joining us now live. Good morning, Ayesha. Just a high-level, quick recap of what happened in court this morning.
Good morning, Bradan. Once again, a very brief court appearance by Zane Kilian here at the Bishop Lavis Magistrates Court. The court appearance lasted for all of 3 minutes, and what we heard today was that the matter has now been postponed to the Bellville Regional Court, and it has been postponed for a bail hearing to be heard over multiple days. And I'm just looking at my notes now. The bail hearing will be heard on the 26th, the 27th, and the 30th of October. Now, we've also spoken to the representative from the National Prosecuting Authority, who said to us that the state will oppose the bail application that is due to be heard over those 3 days.
Any explanation of the grounds for opposing the bail application on those 3 days? Do they believe that the accused is a flight risk?
Well, we did speak to the spokesperson for the Provincial Prosecuting Authority, Eric Ntabazalila, and he did say to us that the accused Zane Kilian has been charged, and they would not have charged him if they did not have a case for him to answer. So they are confident that they have a case against him and that they will oppose bail come next week, when Mr. Kilian is due to appear again in the Bellville Regional Court on those 3 days. But Bradan, what's also very interesting is that overnight there's been an interesting development with regards to whether or not Zane Kilian is indeed a registered private investigator. Now, you will recall that on Monday, when he appeared here in the Bishop Lavis Magistrates Court, his lawyer handed in documents to this court and actually said to the court that his client is a registered PI, and handed up documents to prove this. Well, we have checked with the Private Security Regulatory Authority, and we've heard from Opa Mamabolo verbally and in writing that according to their records, Zane Kilian is not registered with the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority.
Yeah, I mean, surely even he was a registered operator, it does not really allow anybody to spy on people if that's the charge that he's facing, because spying on any individual is against the law.
That is indeed so, and people in the industry also said to us that the fact that you have a license to be a PI does not give you a license to spy. And so what they were saying is there has to be a mandate, and the question is, who did he get this mandate from? A mandate is very similar to engaging the services of an attorney, for instance. You have to give the attorney instructions. So the question in this matter is, who gave Zane Kilian the instructions to track and trace Colonel Charl Kinnear? And also, what is also important to note is that Charl Kinnear's phones were tracked from March up until the day that he was shot dead on the 18th of September. And according to the documentation handed into the court on Monday, Zane Kilian's certificate says that he had completed his course on the 2nd of March this year. But again, as you say, having a certification, whether you are registered as a PI, does not give you the license to spy on people. There are strict protocols in place to do this. You need to have a mandate from the person who asked you to do this service. And also, this mandate must be kept for 3 years and is audited by CIRA. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens and what transpires over those 3 days when the bail application is heard.
Thank you very much, Ayesha Ismail.